I'd say your father wasn't building a loan here in Bedford Falls, George.
I agree, sir.
Of course, he wasn't a businessman, and that's what killed him. Oh, I don't mean any disrespect, George. God rest his soul. He's a man of high ideals. But ideals without common sense can ruin this town. So at the next Board of Trustees meeting, I'm going to make a motion.
Motion?
That's right. A motion to dissolve the institution and turn its assets and liabilities over to receivership.
But Mr. Potter...
Take this application, the board's act on to Ernie Bishop. You know the fellow walking around delivering our mail? Usually Lakes, he's stopping to talk to everybody on his route. I happen to know that the bank turned down his loan, but he came to the building a loan and were willing to build him a house for $5,000. Why?
Well, I handle that, Mr. Potter. You have all his papers there. His insurance, his salary, and I can personally vouch for his character.
So he's a friend of yours?
Yes, sir.
So if you should pull the manager's son, you could borrow money. And what does it get the building a loan? A lazy, discontented rabble instead of a thrifty working class. And all because a few starry-eyed dreamers like your father stirred them up and filled their heads with a bunch of impossible ideas.
Okay, now wait a minute. Just now hold on, Mr. Potter. I agree with you that you see my father was no businessman. I know that. Why he was on his cheap penny building a loan, I'll never know. But neither you nor anybody else in this town can say anything against his character. Because his whole life was... The 25 years that he and Uncle Billy started this institution, he never once thought of himself or saved any money. But he did when few people get their slumps, Mr. Potter. Because, you know, the rabble we're talking about, they do most of the working, breathing, paying, and dying in this community. What's wrong for them to live, breathe, pay, and die in a couple of decent rooms and a bath? My father didn't think so. People were human beings to him. But to you, a one frustrated old man? You're cattle. Well, in my book, my father died much richer man than you'll ever be.
I'm not interested in your book, young man. I'm talking about the building and loan.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about something you can't get your hands on. And it's gone. Why, thank you for coming. See you at the meeting.
But you're not on the board.
I hold my father's proxy, so I can't attend and cast a vote. You see, the way I look at it, this town needs my family's one-horse institution, though, to help a few people get your slumps.
Get me out of here. Sentimental hogwash. I'm still going to make my motion, young man, and we'll see who has the power in this town.
But you spoke eloquently at the board meeting and they voted Potter down, remember?
Just on one condition of the bank, Don.
That you take over your father's place at the building and loan. And you did. And you turned over all your college money debt to your brother Harry and sent him to college.
Harry became a football star, second-team All-American.
And you? Well, you became 4 years older.